So, hi, I'm Steven Chapman. I'm going to show you guys a core exercise routine. The purpose of this core exercise program is to train your muscles in your pelvis, your lower back, your hips, and your abdomen to improve your balance and stability during your daily activities. My target population is men and women ages 18 to 45. The benefits of this exercise program are an improvement in your balance and stability and an increase in your core strength. The necessary equipment: I have a towel, but you can use an exercise mat if you have one. For my description of activities, I'm going to take you through about a 2-minute warm-up, so we're not cold starting, jumping straight into the exercises. And then my workout is a combination of all my favorite ab exercises. It's also partially from an ab video called T25. It's a progression workout. So as we go through each set, we'll be building to the next. You'll notice that as we start getting going. The main movements that you might know are planks, V-holds, and Supermans. There's 34 total exercises. For some exercises that are holds, we'll be doing 30-second holds, and for exercises that include reps, we're going to be doing 10 to 15 reps, and I will say it each time. And there will be 15 seconds in between sets. All right, so for our warm-up, the first thing we'll do is called a child's pose plank. So you go down into normal plank. Here, I'll do it sideways. Normal plank position, and you're going to go knees down, feet down. Put your your butt back onto your heels. Stretch the arms out as far as you can. Open up the fingertips. Head down. Touch your chin to your chest. And you're going to hold for about 3 seconds. And you're going to come up, back into plank. Push your heels back as far as you can. Toes into the ground. You want your shoulders over your hands. Shoulder width apart. Head in neutral spine, if you know what that means. Head down, and then back down and into child's pose. Stretch the fingertips. Try to get your butt as far back onto the heels as you can, and then go back into plank. All right, now we're going to switch to the second exercise. It's downward dog into plank. So you're in plank position already. You're going to put your butt up into the air, legs straight back. Try to touch your heels to the ground as close as you can. Push off the palms of your hands. Fingers up, still stretched out, and then come back down into plank. You're going to hold it for a couple seconds. Now you can bring your feet in closer to you to get your butt higher up into the air. Push your heels back into the ground, and then come back into plank. If your shoulders get in front of your hands, reposition. Bring your feet up can bring you out of position. All right, and then the next one is you're going to go into downward dog. And this is called a spider lunge. You're going to bring the front foot up to your shoulder, in line with your hand. They should be connected. And this is a good stretch. And then bring that foot back, go back into plank position. Now we're going to take the back foot, same thing, foot up to hand, knee touching the shoulder. Get the good stretch, and back into plank. All right. Now, for the last one, this one's going to be a little harder. You're in plank position. You're going to bring the left leg forward, knee to elbow or shoulder as close as you can get it. If you can't, right here is fine. This is where you would like to be, and back down. And now we're going to do the back side. Knee to shoulder or elbow, whichever's more comfortable. Try not to let your butt sink. You want to keep it up and back down. All right, let's do 2 more. Here to the elbow, back down. Here, elbow, and down. All right, so that's our warm-up. You do that one time. Now we rest for about 15 seconds, and we're going into our first set. And that's going to start in about 5 seconds. You go down. We start elbows on the towel or pad, hands together, low plank hold for 30 seconds. Keep your back straight. You don't want to let your hips sink or be too far up. We're going to be right here nice and tight. Feel your abs squeeze. Head down, neutral spine. You can push those heels back, toes into the ground. Really feel that stretch in your calves. And now for the next exercise, you're gonna turn onto your right arm for a side plank. Elbow on your hips. Right here, try to keep nice and in line. Elbow is directly under the shoulder. So if you don't want to let your arm move because you can hurt your shoulder. I've done that before. Just like this, feet on top of one another. And then we're gonna go a couple more seconds. Feel your stomach. You should feel nice and tight. Feel underneath your oblique. All right, and now we're gonna go down. You're gonna turn. This is a V sit with your arms down. So both feet up into position. Point your toes to the sky, hands down. You gotta support your lower back. So we're not only working the core, we're working the back, because right now you don't have a chair behind you. So your arms are pressed into the ground. You want a fist width between your chin and your chest, just like this. And now you bring your legs down, and we're gonna switch to the left side. So bring your feet around, left side. Oh shoot, nope, it's not. It's right side. So we're gonna finish with the right side. These are called side hip ups. You're gonna be in your side plank position. Bring your hips down, touch the ground and back up. Let your hips go down, touch the ground and back up. We're gonna do 10 reps of these. You can feel it in your lats as well while you're doing this. All right, now you're gonna go switch sides. Go into a side plank hold on your left. Again, these are held for 30 seconds. I'm cheating a little bit. I don't have a clock. My sister's using my phone, so I'm just kind of going until it feels good. Remember, feel your abs. They should be nice and tight. You can feel underneath your obliques. You can pull a little bit. Feel them nice and tight. All right, and now you're gonna go back down. We're gonna go into a V-sit. This time your arms are gonna be up, palms facing you, toes to the ceiling, hold. Again, this should be 30 seconds. I'm not gonna do exactly that. I just want you guys to get a good idea. Don't let your back fall. You gotta feel it in your core. Your abs are tight. This is a board. That's why they're called washboard abs. All right, and now we're going down. Back on the left arm, side plank hip ups. Gonna do 10 again, all the way down and up. All the way down and up. Keep the control. You don't want to fall forward or backwards. That can lead to injuries, especially in the shoulders. Gotta be nice and strong for these. 8, 9, 10. All right, now you have your 15-second rest. And we're gonna go. The next set's gonna be alternating straight leg lifts. I'll show you what that is in about 5 seconds. You're gonna start back on the ground, hands on the ground, head slightly off the ground. You're not pulling forward. We're not engaging the abs yet. We're gonna start just like this, hands up, both feet on the ground. You bring one leg up straight and then back down. The next leg up straight and back down. Just like this. It's 10 reps per leg. Try to get it as far as 90 degrees as you can. You should feel it in the lower abs and the hip flexor. And back down, up and down. As you come up, you can crunch a little bit with your head. Don't bring it up too far. You should be able to feel it in the top 2 abs because you are crunching up a little bit. And you go down, a couple more, and down. Another thing, try to keep your foot flat flexed. All right, toes pointed towards you or towards the opposite side of the room, and down. Toes pointed towards you and down. All right, now you're gonna take the front arm behind your head, both heels on the ground, but this time you're just bringing one arm up, one leg up, touch the toes, and back down. And we're doing 10 reps on this side. Try to keep it slow and controlled. I was going a little faster there because these ones are pretty easy. Don't forget, bring your foot all the way to the ground and back up, all the way down and back up. All right, now you're gonna switch, opposite arm, opposite leg, up. Feel that good crunch as you bring your hand to your toes and back down, up and back down, up, back down. Another thing you can concentrate on, I know there's a lot, is you want to push where your belly button is, your back straight into the ground. That keeps you from, that keeps your core engaged throughout the whole motion. Since these ones are a little easier than our next set. These are for a good foundation, so you can do some cool leg lifts where your heels aren't touching the ground. All right, last one here and down. Now you're gonna go both hands, both legs, same time. You go up and back down. We're doing 10 reps of this too. Up and back down. All right, for these ones, you wanna make sure that back is on the ground. Your butt can come off, but your back stays down. Hands touch the toes and back down. Up and back down. All right, just like that. Next is our 15 seconds of rest. You can shake it out a little bit. If you have water, go ahead and get a drink. We're about halfway there. Next one, we're gonna start right now. You're back down on the ground. This time we're doing a scissor leg kick and your heels never touch the ground. So both heels up, hands down. So you're gonna go one leg up and then they're gonna meet in the middle and back down. Okay, up and back down. This is harder to get at a 90 degrees because you are flexing the back leg, but try the best you can to do that. You're really gonna start feeling it in your abs. There, meet in the middle, back down. Remember, chin, fist width from the chest, right here. Nice flex, you should feel it throughout your entire abs. And in your hips flexor, we'll go one more switch. And then down. Okay, heels never touch the ground, remember. Now we're gonna do same arm, same leg. The front one, here, and down. Here, and down. All right, don't try your best not to let your ankles touch the ground. I'm not really sure where. We're gonna do 10 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, now switching to the other leg. You can have your legs back up, other arm back. 1. I'm slightly bending my knee. I hurt my right leg in practice. I pulled my groin, so this one might not look right. Try to keep your legs straight if you can. I'm gonna go ahead and put my legs down. You might need to do this too. Just keep that back foot up in the air. You can let the other ankle down if you need to, but here and down, here and down, here and down. Now for the last one, both arms, both legs. Keep your ankles off the ground if you can. If you can't, this is the modified. But let's do ankles up first. Meet at the top and back down. Bring it down nice and slow. Keep control of those abs. Up and back down. Up and back down. Up and back down. I'm gonna go ahead and stop there because my right leg's killing me. That's the end of that 4th set. I'm gonna flip the page around. These are gonna be, these next exercises we're building to build a strong V-hold. So a lot of this stuff at the beginning is gonna be nice and easy. You're gonna start butt on the ground. You wanna keep your back in line, feet straight out, heels on the ground, hands down. You're gonna bring your heels in, tap, feel that crunch, almost bring your chin to your knees, and then lean back on your, put your weight on your hands, feet down. In and feet back out and down. Okay, when you bring them in, you see I'm going nice and slow. That shows I have total control through my abs and my hip flexors. And we're gonna go back out and down. And in and down and out, back down. We're doing 10 reps of this. I've lost count. I'm not really sure where I'm at. Let's go back out. All right, and down. Okay, so now you're gonna do a straight leg lift right here, 6 inches and back down, okay? Try not to lean back like I did on that one. You wanna be straight, shoulders flex, 6 inches and back down. We're doing 10 of these. Up and back down. Again, this builds on your V. If you remember the V hold from the beginning, you're gonna be here, right? We're just going 6 inches right now. Working those lower abs and the hip flexors. Strengthening those will get you a great V hold. And back down. All right, now you're gonna go front leg straight, back leg bent, heel on the ground, toes on the ground. You're gonna go up and hold, hands down. Okay, you wanna be just like this, knees in line, foot flex, toes towards the ceiling. If you can, bring them back towards you. Your legs might be shaking, mine are. And then you're gonna go down, crunch up a little bit, go back, back leg up, in line with the front one. Hold just like this, keep your hands on the ground. I know I'm not doing that with my back arm. My groin's about to pop. So you're like this, and then back down. That's the next set. You take 15 seconds rest. The next 6 exercises are building on those. They're gonna be a little harder, and I want you to go a little faster. So this time, we're gonna start hands up. If it's more comfortable for you, you can keep your hands down, but I'm keeping my hands up. I'm gonna lean back a little bit more, and you're gonna go alternating heel taps, but your heel out never touches the ground, okay? So you bring one in, and they switch out, okay? That front straight leg never touches the ground, right here, okay? Keep that back in line. Your abs are aboard on your body. Switching, each leg's 10 reps. If you have a strong core, you can go more, that's fine. We're just trying to get 10 right now on each leg. Bring them in. Bring that back heel as far in as you can. That gets the crunch. And out. Okay, so now we're gonna go out, 6-inch holds, in. All right, take it out, and then back in. All right, doing 10 reps of this. Out, and back in. Out, and back in. You see how I'm leaning back a little bit? As I go back, it's like a leg lift. You have to make sure that your abs are tight and strong. They can support my back. I'm not falling backwards, right? I'm right here, 6 inches off the ground, and back in. Okay, for the next one, you're gonna go single leg V holds again. We're gonna go 15 seconds. You're gonna hold it for 15 seconds, and then at 15 seconds, which is around here, you're gonna go pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing 10 of these. All the way up, keep that knee in line, back down. The heel still never touches the ground, okay? Switch legs, up. Oh wait, sorry, hold it. 15 seconds. Try to keep your head in neutral spine. I know I'm looking over at the camera, but we want to look forward. We don't want to hurt our necks. Trust me, neck injuries are the worst. And you're going to bring the heel down, 10 reps of this. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you have 15 seconds rest. We have 2 more sets left. Hopefully you're feeling it. If you're not, good for you. I don't know. All right, so now for this set, we're gonna be on our stomachs. You wanna keep your chest off the ground, and we're gonna be working the lower back and the glutes. First thing is called Superman's. If you've ever watched the movie Superman, he flies both arms straight out extended. See how I'm flexing my glutes, flexing the lower back, pulling my chest off of the ground, chin's forward, just like this. All right, you're holding this for 30 seconds. You're gonna feel it in your lower back. You should feel it. Remember to get those legs as far off the ground as you can. Work the hamstrings, work those glutes. We all want nice glutes. All right, at the end of the 30 seconds, you're gonna stay in this position the whole time throughout these 4 exercises. Now you're doing lat pull downs. So act like you've got a pull down bar above your head, like you're sitting in a machine, and you're gonna pull down behind your head, lift the chest as you pull, and let your arms come back up, the chest go down a little bit. You're gonna pull in, feel that flex in your back. You should feel it down your entire lats. Lats are right here, you should feel that flex. Feel all the muscles in your back. If you do a pull up, if you've ever done a pull up, you have all these awesome back muscles that go all the way down your spine. And this is what we're working right now. So you're going here, we'll do about 10 of these, and you can drop now, and now we're gonna go straight arm flies. Legs back in the air, arms extended out in front of you, thumbs up. You're gonna go down. At halfway, you switch, thumbs down, over your butt, palms up. As you come back, you switch back, thumbs back up in the air, okay? Fingers forward, if that helps. And you're gonna go back,
We're doing 10 of these. Try to get those hands as far over the glutes as you can. It feels like a nice stretch in the back of your shoulders and your triceps. And back forward, and then back. Keep that chest off the ground. I know I'm letting my chest fall forward a little bit, but as your hands go back, pull up off the ground. You'll feel it in the mid, lower back. If you can, flex the abs. Get that chest as far off the ground as you can. And that's what we're gonna do for this next exercise. Go ahead and take a second rest. These are called rocket mans. Now the whole time, you're gonna be arms back, palms facing upward. Get your legs as far off the ground as you can. Remember, flex those abs. Get your chest up. It's like you're trying to get your chest facing all the way to the ceiling in a rocket man, like you're flying through the air. Just like this. We're gonna hold. I don't have a timer, so I don't know how long I'm going. So about 10 more seconds. Remember, try to get that chest as high as you can. And let's go down. All right, this is our final rest. We have one more set. We're going back to elbow plank for these last 4 movements. They're pretty simple. Elbows on your towel. 15 seconds is about up. Let's go into plank position. These are called plank toe taps. You're gonna bring the left foot in and out, okay? Go back into plank position every time you bring the foot out. So in, your butt can come up a little bit. You're doing a crunch, that's fine. And take it out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Doing 10 each leg. Already lost count. Here and back. Here. Almost like a slowed down mountain climber. All right, so now come back into plank. Now these are called planks. Feet up, up, and back, back. Just like this. Up, up, back, back. Doesn't matter what foot you lead with, you get the same results. You can bring the back foot forward, front foot forward, and then back, back, into plank. Up, up, back, back. That's 1 rep. We're at 4. There's 5. Wait, that was 5. Okay, there's 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, for these next ones, let your knees hit the ground for a second. Let's get right back into it. You're gonna go plank. These are up, up, back, backs with a V up in the middle. So we're gonna go up, up, push those heels into the ground like you're doing a downward dog almost. Keep your shoulders over your elbows. Get that butt as high as you can, and then back down and back. That's 1. Doing 10. Up, up, into that V, and back down. Back, back. Up, up, up. Push those heels in the ground if you can. Get your feet as close inward as you can to get that V, so you can bring them even farther. Really push that butt up, and back, back. All right, I didn't do 10, but too bad. Last thing, plank V-ups. So you come up. Feet are already tucked in. Get those knees off the ground. We're gonna go V up and down, okay? Up and down. Up and back down. There's 15 of these. Okay, that's 4, 5. Let's finish strong. Don't let that butt sag when you come down. Don't let those knees touch the ground. Remember to push those ankles into the ground or the heels into the ground. And down. And up. And down. When you're in the down position, it's almost like a bear crawl on a plank. Up and down. Up and down. As your feet start sliding back, bring them in closer. Up and down. And up and down. All right, that's it. That was the end of the workout. To conclude, if you need to, you can do some stretches. I would say to do the those downward dogs, take out the plank. I would start in a child's pose. Right here, just stretch that lower back. You're gonna feel it from the Supermans, especially if that was the first time you've ever done them. Head down again. And now we're gonna go into downward dog. Just right here. If your shoulders are tired, let them, I'm sorry, but there's your stretch. Try to get those heels on the ground and back down. 1 more Right here, flex the fingers forward, and you're done. That's it. Good job, guys.